Okay, that's good.
That's right.
Oh, okay. I want to be that one. Pop up.
Little lights.
The largest females dungeon, 150 of the women slept on the floor, as hard as it is. There were no means of convenience in here. Empty containers were placed at the various points for them to do that. As I said earlier, they were not coming from Ghana alone to this Burkina Faso, Togo, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire, Mali, Niger, Nigeria, Cameroon, and Europe. They were all brought in here. It took them 1 to 2 months before they arrived because in the olden days there were no cars. They had to walk barefooted from their various countries to this place. Some were even left at the expense of wild animals in the forest. When they got it, they were very weak. And as women, you have the administration practically there on the floor. So this floor, and is it right today, in the past I mentioned blood, vomit, feces, urine. That is why you cannot underestimate the stench and the heat over here. As a result, most of them died. And when they died, they were not buried. They were removed and thrown into the ocean for the fish to feed. They gave them something small to eat just to keep them alive. Some ate, some refused to eat, they preferred to die. And they never had a chance of cleaning their teeth nor bathing. And all this before it was closed. The whole over there led to another room called the magazine where they get their ammunition. When there's a leakage, the chemicals came straight to this room and West said already bad situation. If they were actually in for profit rather than like to me, it doesn't make sense that they will give you two answers. They said one, Africans are very strong people, giving them the normal conditions they will make them fight back. And those who survived through these brutalities were the strong Africans who work when they get to the new world. So in a way, they were trying to eliminate the weaker Portuguese. They had pipes connected to the roof. So the pipes were the original. So when it rains, it gets in there. When it's filled, it contains 20,000 gallons of water. But in 1637, when the Dutch captured the castle from the Portuguese, the Dutch were not interested in using this. They went to the mill saying, the original thinking the Portuguese could poison this. But it's been proven that water in there was never, ever poisoned. When they came here, initially to trade, they never brought the women. Why? Because the rate at which they were dying from malaria and yellow fever, the coastal line was eaten as a white man's grave. And as they stayed longer, they couldn't stay without them. So they were sexually abusing the women here. But the government, because of his position, anytime he wanted to do that, he reappeared, ordered, and the doors were opened for the women to assemble in the courtyard. Electoral and ladies' choice. The chosen one must have been the dungeons from 1 to 2 months without cleaning her teeth nor bath. Should I even menstruated, yet the governor had paid. So it became the responsibilities of the soldiers to fetch water for her to bath. Now the bathroom, she was given something small to eat, and she was dressed and sent to the governor's quarters through the private hospital. Let's have it. The private entrance door to the governor's quarters, and we should see the governor's quarters when we get to the 3rd floor. After the humiliation, the woman was not made to stay there because that wasn't the permanent place. She was then sent back to the dungeons, and in instances, some became mistresses and stayed longer up there. When the ships came, those found pregnant were subsequently freed or liberated. But due to the long walk from the hinterland, some couldn't trace their way back. And this partly explains why, along the coast of our country, we have mulattoes, the light color skin. And also, the Europeans did not want their children to go where they were straight, so they built houses in town, kept those pregnant women over there. 4 or 5 years later, they went for their children, brought them back here, and gave them formal education. So formal education started from this very castle, and those children of the Europeans became the first elite in the society, and they felt superior over the indigenes that were being given before good law. That was when the divide, conquer, and rule started coming in. Some went to the village, got married to the local women over there, built individual houses known as stone, stayed with them, have children, and gave their names to their children. And before and today in Ghana, you have people bearing European, and that was brought in that factor. People are proud to say that I have a European name. And back then, we have our women who would save money, go and buy cream to bleach their skin.
I mean, that's just weird.
For them to look like.
Yeah.
So these are some of the factors. Yeah, but we don't accept, we don't change our home. It's a factor. It's not a change. They used to punish the woman who refused or resisted rape. They were brought from the dungeons, chained to the ankle, and made to stand, eat, rain, and shine from morning till evening, no food, no water. They did that just to put fears into others, so that anytime a soldier gets in there, they get to right? On the 3rd of July 2015, we had a program here, the return of the captives. So people from different countries came and voluntarily slept in there from 6 p.m. to 9 a.m. the following day. These were the materials that they used during that period, like a reenactment. So they also saw how it was. That's kind of it. Now, this became the point for the women to go through the door of Meriton when the ships were ready. Before, they had stairs that they descended, but the stairs are no more because we stopped using the reservoir and also constructed a drainage system here. So that when it rains, water could easily get out of the castle. The metals were put there just to prevent accidents. Let us see the door of Meriton. Apart from those two cells, all other rooms on the ground floor that goes round to this point were the dungeons for the men. On top of it were the residences for the soldiers, the missionaries and the merchant, deputy governor and governor himself. So the important inquisitor being the highway up in those days, and it is still happening today. So when the ships came, the men who had gone through all these, whatever back of chains that were brought from the dungeons, through the very dungeon here, then the transit dungeon. In here they were branded, they put metal stamping fire. One was stamped on the forehead, the chest of the bar. They did that to show identification when they get to the new each trader and each trademark. As a result, most of them died to the shock of the branding, but they were very, very weak in the dungeons. From here, they moved to the next dungeon before the door of humility. When you reach the first door, you watch your head and take a step down. The next door, you back down very low. 5 steps before you reach your head. You can use a flashlight. The door of no return. We came in freely, but we were in chains, 10 to 15 in a row, so you cannot walk faster until the chain will let you go. When they were trading gold, about from this point to the other. But when the slave trade started, they narrowed it so that contained one person at a time. In the olden days, the sea was touching the castle, but it has receded. So when the ships came, a smaller boat was brought here to convey them to the big ships before they were taken away. They came to Brazil, Guyana, Suriname, Liverpool, the Caribbean, and America. Seeing the nature of the doors didn't let you think that tall and fat Africans were not brought here. They were. But due to the treatment that they were subjected to in the dungeons, one could be lame or slain, so he or she could be forced to pass through. These were brought here to pay tribute to those who died.
Sorry, where are there like bottles of water just for them to like?
Yeah, some, you know what normally happens? This road was created before we came. Some will bring it as full bottle as this one.
Okay.
It was by the time you realize it is down. Have you seen it? Oh, yeah, this is full. It has not been opened. By the time you realize it's empty. And see the empty one? Yeah.
The spirits drunk the water.
I am not. I don't have anything to say. That's what I'm trying to say. That. You see, most of them are lying down.
Okay. Oh, they came as full bottle.
Then the people bring it as full one. You see, let's look at this. This is full, right? This is full. Doing it that way, let's go. Watch your head for me. What there was this group from America, I've forgotten their name. They came, they brought like fruits, pineapple, watermelon, what do you call it, banana, and everything, in a bowl. Anyway, these Hebrew people, this Akibulan, Hebrew people, they brought it here, the bowls and everything. You came the following year, nothing was here. The door was closed. Then somebody will come from there and come and eat. Then that person, I don't know, that is a human being. Oh, it's the first time telling you. How can I lie to you? What would I do for me? Yeah, bowl, this small bowls. They prayed and everything. They left the thing here. They printed everything. Nothing. So watch your head for me this way. All kinds of things here. There's stuff to see. There's stuff in people will come, some will come, they will just pay money. They wouldn't even need any guide. They bring their candles and everything here. Pray, cry, and see. Candle. Oh, yeah. Some fresh candles in there. Everyone is a religion. And right? Constructed by the Dutch to spread the word of the police were traveling up and down. Up there, our watchtower, the Dutch voted. Their soldiers were put there to watch the sea. And the British took over. They converted it into prison. That was where the first one of the famous Ashanti was imprisoned by the British in 1896 for 4 years. Sent to Freetown, Sierra Leone for 1 year, finally exiled to Seychelles Island for 23 more years. He came back in 1924, died in 1931 at the age of 59. Franco was trying to prevent British rule over the Ashantis. And Yaa Santua, the Queen Mother of the Joseph, was also in prison. The floor is weak. This is in Dutch. It was put in the memory of one Dutch governor. His name was Ted. He arrived here on the 16th of January 1788. Died on the top of that same year at the age of 41. He was buried here. He died out of malaria or yellow fever. This flag over here is serving as a shaped statement of the tour of the castle. Let's get in here. That was a trial for the European soldiers who got themselves drunk and misbehaved, or who went out to that seeking permission from the authorities. They sent them in there for some hours and freight, and because it was for them, it was well ventilated. They considered it to be very good because no African was put in there. You all come out and compare them this song. That has a skull and a crossbone signifying death, which you don't go in there and come out alive. But because I'm here, I'm a very kind guy, very, very kind guy. You are sure you're coming back alive?
They're giving us an experience of how
I don't Who's around? Nah, they might have.
That was short.
I've been a side guy, good guy. Freelance for yeah.
Most of them were 80% borrowers and 20% waiting. The children that they had with the union. And when they gave me that, they gave me education, they gave me the taxi school. We had. People want to go to credit card.
Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. No, no, thank you.
Yeah. Jago. For St. Jago, that's supposed to be a surrogate the lagoon that enters the sea and our right is the Trinian Lagoon. Oh, we're going this way. Jago. For St. Jago, that's supposed to be a surrogate the lagoon that enters the sea and our right is the Trinian Lagoon. Oh, we're going this way. The bedrooms of the governor truly delirious.
The governor was enjoying.
Bedroom toilet area. Over there was this washroom, but the floor is weak, so you cannot see it for now. Let's come down this way.